If you're over 65 and you've been obsessing over hitting those 10,000 steps every single day, watch this closely. Because there's a good chance your step goal is helping your heart, but quietly harming your mobility. And you can feel it, can't you? You do the work. You stay disciplined. You walk your miles with commitment. You track your steps with precision. Yet bending down to tie your shoes still feels like a task you have to mentally prepare for. Your lower back stays stubbornly stiff. Your hamstrings feel like tight ropes tugging every time you reach down. You're walking every day, doing everything the fitness world told you to do. So why does your body still feel older, tighter, and less capable than it used to? Stop everything for the next few minutes. Because what I'm about to share isn't just important. It's the missing piece of your health puzzle. And once you learn this, you will never look at walking, steps, or mobility the same way again. What I'm going to show you takes only 90 seconds. You can do it anywhere, beside your bed, in your living room, in your kitchen, outdoors, even in a hallway. No equipment, no special shoes, no mats. And according to top movement specialists, physical therapists, and mobility researchers, this one stretch restores the exact movement patterns that walking completely ignores but your body desperately needs. These are the patterns that decide whether you can reach down smoothly, whether you can bend to grab something from the floor without grunting, whether you can get into a car without wincing, whether you can garden, play with your grandchildren, or simply move without stiffness keeping you trapped inside your own body. And when you understand this truth, there's no going back. For decades, fitness trackers and health apps have convinced millions of seniors across America that steps equal health, that the magic number 10,000 guarantees a flexible, mobile, pain-free body. And because you care about your health, you followed the rules. You took it seriously. You've been hitting those steps one disciplined day after another, believing you were doing everything right. But here's the truth fitness trackers will never show you on their screens. Walking is fantastic for your heart and lungs. Yes, it's great for your cardiovascular health. It boosts mood. It strengthens your legs, keeps you active. But walking does absolutely nothing for spinal mobility. Nothing for hamstring flexibility. Nothing for hip hinging. Nothing for deep bending mechanics. Nothing for the part of your body that lets you tie shoes, pick things up from the floor, or move through real life without feeling older than your age. Think about the motion of walking for a moment. Keeps you upright. It moves your body forward in a straight line. Your arms swing. Your legs move. But every step is the same over and over. The range is small. The pattern is repetitive. Your hips barely fold. Your spine barely moves. Your hamstrings never lengthen. It's a limited motion activity your body can perform almost automatically. So yes, you can hit 10,000 steps every single day. You can be cardiovascularly fit. You can have great endurance. You can walk faster than people half your age. And still struggle to bend down and pick up a sock. Still groan when tying shoes. Still feel stuck, rigid, stiff, and restricted. Because endurance does not equal mobility. Most people never realize this until their body tells them. Through stiffness, through tightness, through difficulty performing the movements that once felt natural. Let's bring this into real life for a moment. Think about the movements you actually use every single day. Putting on shoes, getting dressed, lowering down to pick something up, gardening, climbing into a car, getting off a chair, leaning over a sink, reaching into low cabinets, cleaning, carrying groceries, lifting grandkids, or even bending to pick up a dropped pencil. These movements require spinal flexion, hip hinging, hamstring lengthening, deep forward bending. Walking does not train any of these. Zero, nothing, not even a little. But here's the good news, and the reason you're watching this right now, the reason your intuition told you not to scroll away. There is a simple stretch, just one movement, that reintroduces all the mobility patterns walking fails to activate. It's not complicated. It's not painful. It doesn't require strength or athletic ability. You don't need flexibility to begin. You don't need any equipment. All you need is 90 seconds of gentle, mindful movement. This movement is called the standing forward fold with progression. But before we walk through it step by step, understand this. This stretch isn't about touching your toes. It's about unlocking your spine. It's about activating the muscles that help you bend safely. It's about restoring mobility patterns you may not have used in years, maybe even decades. It improves circulation. It gently decompresses your lower back. It lengthens your hamstrings in a safe, controlled way. It teaches your hips to hinge again, the most important movement pattern for aging well. Now let's walk through the movement in detail. Step 1. Prepare your body. Stand with your feet hip-width apart. Nothing fancy. You can do this beside a chair or countertop if you want extra balance support. Let your arms hang loosely at your sides. Take a deep breath in. But not just any inhale. Lift your spine tall as you breathe in. Imagine a string gently pulling the top of your head upward. Feel your chest expand slightly. Feel your lower ribs widen. Feel your spine lengthen from your hips all the way to the crown of your head. This one inhale sets the entire foundation for what you're about to do. It activates your deep core without tension, creates space in your spine, prepares your muscles for safe movement. Step 2. The forward hinge. As you exhale, slowly hinge forward from your hips, not from your waist. This distinction is important. When you fold from your waist, you round your lower back too early, which can create strain. But when you hinge from your hips, your spine stays safe and long, and you activate your hamstrings in the exact way they need to lengthen. Let your upper body fold forward. Let gravity take over. Let your arms hang heavy, like weights pulling you down gently. Go only as far as your body allows comfortably. Maybe your hands reach your knees. Maybe they reach your shins. Maybe they touch your feet. Or maybe they hover just above your toes. Wherever you stop is perfect. You're not competing. You're not pushing. You're not forcing. You're simply allowing your body to move into the range it can access today. Hold this position for around 20 seconds. Breathe naturally. Feel the stretch along the back of your legs, the release in your lower spine, and the subtle sensation of your hips folding. Step 3. Release neck and spine tension. Now, while staying folded forward, gently nod your head, yes, 5 times. Then slowly shake your head, no, 5 times. These tiny movements may seem small, almost insignificant, but they do something powerful. They release tension in your upper spine and neck, tension that often prevents your entire back from relaxing. When your upper spine loosens, the rest of your spine follows. After a few seconds, you'll feel your weight naturally dropping a little deeper. Your spine loosens. Your hamstrings relax. Your hips fold comfortably. You're not forcing anything. You're allowing gravity to unwrap years of tightness. Step 4. Rise safely. After holding the stretch and releasing tension, bend your knees generously. This is important because bent knees protect your lower back as you rise. Place your hands on your thighs for support. Then slowly roll up to standing, stacking your spine one vertebra at a time. Your head should come up last. Stand tall. Take one deep breath. Feel the difference already. Step 5. Repeat the entire sequence. Do the fold again. Hold for 20 seconds. Add the gentle head movements. Rise slowly. And within 90 seconds, you will have given your spine, hips, and hamstrings more mobility benefit than 10,000 steps could ever provide. But we're not stopping here. Because to truly understand why this movement is so important, you need to understand what's happening inside your body. When you bend forward from your hips, your hamstrings, located at the back of your thighs, lengthen safely. And these muscles are crucial for daily life. Tight hamstrings pull on your pelvis, which pulls on your lower spine, which causes stiffness, back pain, difficulty bending, and overall rigidity. But when you stretch them intentionally, gently, in a supported way like you just did, they become more elastic. They allow your pelvis to move naturally again. Your lower back releases. Your posture improves. Your stride becomes easier. Your balance improves. And your spine, your structural highway, finally gets to move in the way it was designed to. Walking keeps the spine rigid. The stretch wakes it up. It activates the deep muscles that support bending. It encourages natural decompression. It restores movement to the vertebrae that haven't been engaged in years. Now imagine what happens when you do this movement daily. Imagine waking up and not feeling that morning stiffness. Imagine bending down to garden without holding your breath or bracing your back. Imagine being able to pick up your grandchild effortlessly. Imagine putting on socks without sitting down or grabbing onto furniture. Imagine getting in and out of a car smoothly without twisting or tensing up. Imagine carrying groceries without feeling like your lower back is going to tighten later. Imagine simply feeling younger, not because you went to the gym, not because you lifted weights, but because you restored the movements your body was designed to perform. Walking will always be good for you. Keep doing it. But walking alone will never unlock the mobility your body is asking for. Only intentional flexibility work, movements that train your spine, hamstrings, and hips, can restore effortless daily movement. And the standing forward fold with progression is one of the simplest, most effective ways to do that. You may not realize this, but mobility is one of the strongest predictors of healthy aging. Seniors with good mobility live more independently, recover faster, and stay active longer. Mobility isn't about touching toes. It's about living life the way you want to, without stiffness, without fear of movement, without limitations, without feeling older than your age. And this 90-second stretch is your gateway. So here's what you do starting today. Each morning, before your walk, do this stretch once. Then after your walk, do it once more. 2 rounds, 3 minutes total. You'll feel a difference within days. And within a few weeks, movements that used to feel heavy, difficult, or stiff will start to feel natural again. This isn't a quick fix. This is a mobility reboot. Now, if this helped you even a little, don't leave without supporting this channel. More seniors deserve to hear the truth about mobility. So tap the like button, subscribe for weekly videos, and share this with someone who cares about staying strong, flexible, and independent. Your support helps bring real health education to people who need it most.